It's 4:30 in the morning. Somewhere in America, a grandmother wakes up. The alarm hasn't even gone off yet. Her body remembers. It's time to work. She's 65 years old. An age when most people are enjoying retirement, spending time with grandchildren. Maybe taking that long-awaited road trip across the country. But Margaret Thompson is reaching for her cleaning supplies. An old canvas bag, spray bottles, rubber gloves, knee pads, house cleaning. 5 hours a day, 6 days a week. 4 days off per month. $1,100 a month. This is her retirement. 3 years ago, Margaret had a different life. She and her husband Jim owned their home. A 3-bedroom ranch in a quiet suburb. They'd lived there for 30 years. Raised 2 kids. Made memories. They had savings too. Their entire life's work, combined with Jim's 401k from the factory. About $400,000. And they had a dream. A simple, American dream. Let's finally relax. Travel a bit. Not be a burden on the kids. Maybe some rental income to keep us comfortable. Spring 2022. Jim came home one day with a real estate flyer. Maggie, look at this. Silicon Prairie Technology Park. A new development zone where a major semiconductor fab was being built. The glossy brochure showed gleaming buildings, wide boulevards, prosperity. Mega tech corridor. 50,000 workers daily. The next Silicon Valley. Jim's voice was excited. Maggie, if we buy commercial units here, we're set for life. The agent says $30,000 a month in rent, easy. Margaret looked at the numbers. They seemed too good to be true. Jim, we're in our 60s, taking on that kind of debt. But Jim was convinced. It's not debt, it's an investment. A safe investment. When the fab opens, workers will flood in. Guaranteed tenants. The next day, they visited the sales office. A sharp-dressed agent in his 30s greeted them warmly. Folks, you're here at the perfect time. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. He pulled up presentations on his iPad. TSMC just announced a $40 billion investment. Right here. This will be bigger than Austin. How many people are we talking about? Margaret asked cautiously. Conservative estimate? 30,000 workers. With families, we're looking at 100,000 people moving to this area. Can people like us really do this? We've never invested in commercial real estate. The agent smiled reassuringly. That's exactly why this is perfect for you folks. It's passive income. You just collect rent checks. He tapped on his calculator. $16 million purchase. You put down $400,000, finance the rest. Monthly payment is about $25,000. But rental income will be $30,000. You're cash flow positive from day one. Jim leaned forward. What if we can't find tenants? The agent laughed. Sir, this is a semiconductor fab. We're talking about engineers, technicians, managers. They need places to eat, shop, get coffee. Doctors and lawyers are buying units here. Young tech professionals. Smart money knows what this is. He showed them a sales chart. Red dots everywhere. 70% already sold. If you don't decide this week, these units will be gone. That night, Margaret and Jim talked until midnight. What do you think? Jim asked. I'm scared. It's everything we have. Jim squeezed her hand. We worked our whole lives. Don't we deserve to finally live comfortably? $30,000 a month, Maggie. We could help the kids. Take that trip to Hawaii. Be secure. Should we ask the kids what they think? No. They're busy with their own lives. This is our decision. 1 week later, they signed the contract. 2 commercial units. $16 million. $400,000 down. The rest? Bank loan. As Margaret signed, her hand trembled. Jim, are you sure? If this goes wrong. It won't. I researched this. We're going to be fine. The agent smiled. You'll thank me in a year. 2022 passed. Construction continued. February 2023. The units were completed. They got the keys. Stood in front of their property. Shiny new building. Clean glass. Fresh paint. We did it, Maggie. This is our retirement. But something was wrong. Looking around, they saw, for lease, signs everywhere. Half the units were empty. Jim, why is everything vacant? Just give it time. The fab hasn't fully opened yet. 1 month passed. 2 months. 3 months. Not a single inquiry about renting their units. But the bank called every month, right on schedule. Monthly payment of $25,000 received. Plus property taxes, insurance, WA fees. $32,000 going out every month. $0 coming in. Margaret checked their bank account every night. The balance dropped terrifyingly fast. Jim, we're burning through everything. We need to do something. Just a bit longer. Tenants will come. But his voice had no confidence. Summer 2023. Devastating news on TV. Semiconductor downturn continues. Major fab projects delayed indefinitely. Economic uncertainty causes tech companies to postpone expansion plans. Margaret dropped the remote. Jim, they're delaying everything. Fall 2023. Silicon Prairie Technology Park became a ghost town. Beautiful new buildings. No people. No businesses. Just empty spaces and broken dreams. No rental inquiries. Not one. November 2023. Their bank account dropped below $50,000. We can't make the payments much longer. We have to sell. They listed the property. $16 million purchase price. They'd take $13 million, even $12 million. No buyers. The market was flooded. Everyone trying to sell. No one buying. They dropped the price to $11 million. $10 million. $9 million. Nothing. January 2024. Less than $10,000 left. They couldn't make the payment. The bank called. You're in default. We're initiating foreclosure proceedings. Foreclosure? Margaret had never heard that word applied to her own life. The property will go to auction to recover the loan. What about our money? The $400,000 we put in? You'll receive any proceeds after the loan is satisfied. May 2024. Auction day. Starting bid $10 million. No takers. Second auction $8 million. No takers. Third auction $6.5 million. Final sale price $8.9 million. After paying off the $12 million loan, they still owed $3.1 million. Their life savings? Gone. Jim's 401k? Gone. And now they had a $3 million debt. The bank demanded payment. They had one asset left. Their home. 30 years of memories. Please, not the house. There has to be another way. There wasn't. July 2024. They sold the house for $3.2 million. Paid off the debt. Had $200,000 left. They moved into a small 2-bedroom apartment. Monthly rent $6,000. September 2024. Margaret had to find work. At 65, an age when she should be retired, she called a cleaning service. Hi, I'm 65. Can I still apply? Can you handle the physical work? Bending, kneeling? Yes, I can do anything. Her first day, she cleaned bathrooms in a McMansion. On her knees on cold tile. How did I end up here? 5 hours of work. $50. Work 22 days a month $1,100. Jim found work too. Delivery driver at 68. $1,100 a month. Together $2,200. Rent $6,000. They're burning through that $200,000 fast. One night, Jim came home limping. Twisted his ankle on a delivery. I'm fine. Can't afford the doctor. Margaret put ice on his ankle. She cried. What did we do wrong? They have 2 kids. Daughter in Denver. Son in Portland. They haven't told them what happened. We don't want to be a burden. When their daughter calls, everything's fine, honey. Don't worry about us. It's a lie. Now Margaret wakes up at 4:30 a.m. every day. Packs her cleaning supplies. Takes the bus to wealthy neighborhoods. Cleans other people's toilets. This is her retirement. The American dream? It became an American nightmare. $400,000. Gone in 2 years. A 30-year home. Sold to pay debt. All because they believed in safe investment. And once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The real estate agent? Probably sold hundreds of units. Made his commissions. Moved on. The semiconductor company? Delayed indefinitely. Margaret and Jim? They're left cleaning houses and delivering packages. At nearly 70 years old. Margaret says, I thought we were different. I thought we were being smart. I thought this was our chance. But chance became catastrophe. Your retirement. Is it really safe?